and welcome to Oak Knoll. I am Alicia Nolan, the Director of Lower School Admissions. I'm so delighted you could join us this morning. You're going to get an inside look at our primary level, which is grades pre-K through second grade. I know many of you have wanted to visit campus, but due to the pandemic, unfortunately, we couldn't have visitors. So this is a great opportunity to see the live classes this morning. With that being said, I'd like to introduce Chris Spees, our Lower School Division Head.
Hi everybody, good morning and welcome to Oak Knoll. As the Lower School Division Head, I'm very excited to join you today as we take a special look at our pre-K to grade 2 classrooms. Oak Knoll School of the Holy Child is a part of the Holy Child School Network with over 10 schools in the United States and internationally. Our mission at Oak Knoll is to develop the whole child. And in doing so, we're developing them through rigorous academics, engaging and challenging social and emotional experiences, and also helping them to form a solid faith foundation for their years ahead. Our tagline is faith, wisdom, and service. And we really put that into action each and every year and day and month that we're here. Our school opened in 1924 when 6 Society of the Holy Child Jesus Sisters and 7 lay teachers crossed the Atlantic and came to what was formerly the Larned Estate. A lot has happened in our program over the last 96 years since our first inaugural year in 1924. We are a community committed to continued excellence in education, character, and faith formation. There are many unique aspects to our program, and I wish I could share all of them with you, but today I'm going to try to highlight a few of those as we go to visit our different classrooms in our primary level. I'm so excited you could join me today. And with that, let's get started. Our first stop is our pre-K program. Oak Knoll is so excited to announce that this is our first year of having a pre-K in our lower school division. Our pre-K program is founded in a special curriculum called Connect for Learning. Connect for Learning was developed by specialists in science, mathematics, social emotional learning, and language arts, and was funded by the National Science Foundation. This curriculum is grounded in a project-based approach. So whether we're studying the ocean and going on a coral reef scavenger hunt, or we're doing science investigations for each other, or we're even turning our classroom into a museum of fall artifacts, we're having an exciting experience each and every day. Our program involves individual learning, paired learning, and collaborative learning. And it's an exciting place to experience your pre-K year. So we hope that you enjoy this special peek. Let's go inside.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Marina. How are you? Hi, this is good morning.
Miss Marina, we are here today to take a quick peek at preschool. What are the kids working on today?
So today they're in their alphabet study groups. So each day they go to a different center and circulate around. So they each get ability to work one-on-one with a partner. No, speak to my But they really enjoy it. So we have technology going on over here. So they're on Seesaw right now, doing an alphabet activity. Some fine motor activities with clips and magic coloring. Here are sorting pictures to the letter sounds. Jack's working on motor They're in the sensory bin with their rules, and they're finding their letters and matching them to their boards. Oh, did you find them all, Drew? Great job, Drew! So proud of you.
Good job.
All right, now practice saying letters, Drew, okay? Ready? What's this one? Pencil. Circle. Yes, so now good job. How's it going, Eliza? Did you finish? Understand. I think you can do a great job. Yeah, thank you, and then I'll give you the next stuff.
You guys are trusting each other. What does gorilla start with? Gee, you read Gorilla. Good job. Fantastic. Can I see that hamster? Oh, good work. Very nice.
Can you turn it off? I'm gonna get you with that.
Letters, aren't you? I need those letters, right? Fantastic. Thank you, Ms. Barberino. Thank you, PreK. See you later. Bye, everybody. It's always so fun to see the PreK in action. They are so adorable, and they always come up with the most cute things to say when they're learning. All right, our next stop is our kindergarten. And something important I wanted to share with you about our kindergarten program is our importance of differentiating learning. In our school and in our entire pre-K through grade 6 program, we look very carefully at our students' levels of learning and also their interests. So we're trying to connect their learning through what the best level of instruction is, but also what's going to interest them and engage them in their learning. We are going to take a quick look at kindergarten to see how this differentiation is happening today. Come on in.
Good morning, Mrs. Speed.
Hi, everybody. It's so good to see you. Hi.
How are you?
Good. Mrs. Sykes, what are we working on today?
We're doing some reading work. My friends up front are working with me. We're doing some warm-up work before we go read our book for the day.
Oh, wow.
And then my other friends, they know to go to Seesaw and then to Raz Kids because they're going to work on some sight word work and sound work. And then in Raz Kids, we have some books. We actually have books on science in there. We're learning about the moon and the sun
Wow.
and clouds.
Who in here is really interested in the sun and the moon and the universe? Oh, cool. You're going to have so much fun during this unit. I love that you're reading books and reading that go with your science. That's exciting. And I also love that you guys are able to work on your own and together in a group.
What do we say? Thank you?
Wow. Those warm-up words look hard. Are you guys okay with those? Let's hear some of those warm-up words.
All right. Chloe just did this one for us, didn't you, sweetie? Had. Good job.
Oh, good.
Sean, you're on this one. What do you think, buddy? Can.
Mm.
Nice job. And then, Mr. Daniel, where are you? What's that end sound, Daniel? Yeah. Remember the end sound? We want a nice big sound there, okay, buddy?
Awesome.
Nice work. Thank you. Chloe, last word's yours. Close. Very close. But this isn't a U, it's an A. Remember we were practicing that A sound. It's ran. Good job. Awesome. Good job. Hey, do you guys notice anything that's the same in ran and can? What do you notice, Sean?
And then the A.
N and an A. Ran and can. They have that N and an A. Do
They're
they
in-
rhyme?
They're in the yes.
Yes. Ran and can.
They're in the and family.
And family. Such good work. Thank you very much. All right, let's move to our book. Ready? Take a look at your cover, and I'm going to switch over to mine. Okay, ready? Before we read, could you please look at the cover and tell me what you noticed happening? What do you think is happening on the cover of this book? Sean, what do you notice?
The boy's tapping the drum, I think, and that girl's tapping that thing with her hand.
Yes, and that's a really good observation. My friend, is that a drum?
No.
What is it he's doing?
He's probably tapping a dustbuster.
A dustbuster? It might be a dustbuster, but I see these handles there. I think I put mine on a stove. Oh, pot. The pot. What do you think they're using the pots for, Daniel? So we can play the drums. It looks like they're playing the drums on the pots, doesn't it? Let's look at the title and see if this makes sense. Everybody look at your title. Ready? Okay. Ready, my friend? Let's look at the title. Pull it down here, ma'am. Our musical adventure. Does that make sense? Would it make sense to be about music?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what these two are up to. So I noticed these two kids are playing, it sounds like music or hitting drums on pots. Let's get to the first page. Are you ready? I'm going to go past this one and I'm going to get to the first page. I'll give you a chance for your book to look like mine. Are you ready? All right, right away I see one of our warm-up words. All right, Miss Chloe, could you start for me? There's that A-N word. Can. And that's a name at the end. Let's look at those sounds. At. Nat. Can you do it, Nat? And what is at the end of the sentence, Chloe? Yeah, so they're asking, can you do it, Nat? Okay, let's go down to the next sentence on your page. That warm-up word again. App. Good job. There's an uppercase there, so we know it's a name again. In. Awesome. And what's at the end of it? Yeah, so again, they're asking another question. Can you tap, Lynn? All right, bottom sentence on your page, please, ma'am. App.
Wow, they're really hard at work, and they're really excited about their independence on their iPads. That's something to mention. Our students in pre-K through grade 2 are all given a one-to-one iPad for their use during the day and for remote learning as well. Let's take a look at grade 1. We're about to enter our grade 1 classroom. And something important to know about our lower school is that we are also very in tune with the different styles of learning that our students have. Every student has some different styles of learning that help them succeed more than others. And our teachers have a very important job at identifying what those different forms of learning are for each child and also making sure that they're integrating those different forms of learning when they're teaching new concepts. Children could be auditory learners, visual learners, tactile learners. There's so many different senses that we use to learn. And so we always make sure when we're teaching that we're incorporating those different pieces into our lessons so everyone experiences success. Let's take a look at our first grade classroom. Hi everybody, how's my first grade today? Good. Mrs. Nothing, what are we working on today?
You'll have to excuse me for 1 minute.
Oh, sure.
I have a friend who's come to visit, and the children know this friend. Give me a second. Who's this, guys?
Bossy
What does Bossy R do? What does Bossy R do? Oh boy, who can tell me what the vowels are? Michael?
A-E-I-O-U.
You got it. And when Bossy R is in town, he bosses the vowels. Now we've been talking about this for a couple of weeks, right? And the R just kind of takes over the vowel sound, right? That's why we call him what?
Bossy R.
All right, we're going to do our little Jack Hartman Bossy R workout. Raise your hand if you're ready. Okay. Stand up, push your chair in. Ariana, we have a remote learner. Steve, Ariana, can you see the screen? Okay, will you dance along with us at home? Okay, you ready, guys?
Yeah.
Don't review the rules into here. Let's do it. Stay in your place.
Work out, Bossy R. Bossy R is strong, work so hard. So every time I say a word with Bossy R in it, you do an exercise, and don't you quit it. When I say a word and there's no Bossy R at all, you stop and freeze and stand up tall. Walk in place if there's a Bossy R. Car, car, her,
See you back in place.
farm,
Bam, arms up.
farm, barn, barn, cat,
Good job, guys.
star, star, turn, turn,
Grant, hands up.
jelly, jelly, horse, horse, shark, shark, work out, Bossy R.
Hi, get those hands up. Need a little stretch this morning.
Work so hard, dance in place, if there's a Bossy R. Art, art, girl, girl, hug, hug, bird, bird, arm,
Follow Jack. Do the dance moves Jack's doing.
hat, surf, surf, turtle, turtle, bus, bus, smart, smart.
Do the moves, guys. Grant.
Work out, Bossy R, Bossy R is strong, work so hard, work out, Bossy R, Bossy R is strong, and work so hard.
All right, we love Jack Hartman. He does a lot of really great videos. So now that we're all warmed up, guys, and we did our review, we're going to do a worksheet on Bossy R. How many people feel a little more awake now that we did a little moving? All right, get out your pencils, and I'm going to bring you a worksheet.
Thanks so much, everybody. It was fun joining the dance. See you later, Mrs. Goodbye, first grade. See you later. Bye. So it's really important that we get up and move, especially since we're using our social distancing and our desks this year. And so that's a great example of looking at our kinesthetic learning and then also getting a move on. We're going to keep moving now to second grade. All right. So we're about to visit our second grade classroom. And before we go into our second grade classroom, I'd like to share a little bit about our social emotional learning. At Oak Knoll, our children's mental health is just as important as their academic, their social emotional. And so it's really important to us that we have a very strong guidance program to help support that. We have a guidance counselor who is here every single day, who does individual support, group activities, but she also pushes in to our classrooms a couple times a month and works with the teacher on social emotional lessons. At Oak Knoll, we use a program called Character Strong, and we love that program. It really brings forward some great ideas for our social emotional learning and support.
Well, you know what?
Let's take a look at what's happening now.
Busy taking care of a baby right now.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mrs. Nelson. Hi, Mrs. Grimes. Hello, second grade. How are you doing today? Good. So great to see you. What are you guys learning about today?
We're learning about healthy body, healthy mind, and health.
Oh, let's take a look. All right, Mrs. Nelson, what's our lesson today?
Yeah, we were just talking about how we can't have just a healthy mind or just a healthy body. We need both, right? And so with a healthy body, we're figuring out what do we need to have a healthy body. Enough sleep was one thing. What's another thing that we said? Zyra?
I'm just guessing, doing some, like not watching, like not sitting on the couch for a while. Doing
Absolutely.
something active, like painting. Just don't watch TV because TV is like spoiling your eyesight.
That is such a great answer. Absolutely. Getting off the couch, not watching TV all day. We had said being active. And Layla, what else did we say about eating?
We have to eat enough food, so we have to eat it 30 times a day.
Yes. And are we eating candy bars all day?
What did we say we were gonna eat?
Healthy
Healthy
food.
foods, right?
Mrs. Grimes, do you eat healthy food?
I sure do. I try. Well, the girls make fun of me. Arabelle, what do you say to me every day?
No.
Don't eat healthy food. She sees me taking salad on
No,
the lunch break. No, dark. They know I like salads and dark chocolate. No milk, so till somebody raises a hand, will you?
You also have to breathe air to be healthy.
Absolutely.
And Twistos, you mentioned something really important before.
Hydration.
Hydration.
Yes. We all took a drink of water to make sure this morning that we were hydrated, right? So,
Go ahead. Aberdeen, did you want to add something?
It's not like every people, they eat like 3 times a day. Sometimes they just fast.
Oh, yeah, sometimes
That's
they
true.
fast. Yes, that's true. Yes.
fasting helps your body. Yep, it does. But it is important when you eat your meals to make sure you're eating fruits and vegetables and greens and good grains. Why is that important? How does that give you a healthy body? Do you know? Noah, what do you think? Yes, that's exactly right. The healthy stuff is called vitamins and nutrients, right? And they feed your brain and they feed your body to make sure that you stay healthy. Does anybody have anything to comment on healthy food before we go to the next one? Ellie?
First, you shouldn't be a couch potato.
Yeah.
Second, you should always make sure that you have something healthy for all your meals.
Absolutely. Great
For
job.
your food meals.
Let's go to the next one and see. So we've got sleep, eating healthy food, and the next really big one we talked about, what gives us a healthy body? Exercise, that's right. Should we all do a little movement right now? Okay. Please push in your chairs. Stay behind your plexiglass.
I want to do squats.
No, we're not doing squats.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Are you ready, Joseph? Let's all do 5 jumping jacks. Ready,
Okay,
set,
here we
go.
go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! And now you can dance crazy, however you want, for 30 seconds. Oh, get those movement jitters Jonathan and Vincent doing the still. All right,
They're doing the freeze.
I'm gonna count down from 5. We're gonna be quiet and in our seats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Thanks so much for letting us visit today.
Thanks for
Have a
coming.
great rest of the day, grade 2. We'll see you later. Great. So we wanted to share a little bit more about our program, and it's remote. What does that look like? Our remote learning is something that we've had to adapt to due to the pandemic. And what does that look like for our students? Well, even our youngest students, our preschool students, are engaged in remote learning. So learning is not lost when we have different days that we're doing our learning. When we have to go to remote, like last spring, or when there's a concern that we need to go remote for, we are able to get online. All students are on a platform called Clever, and they go right into that platform, and all of their teachers' live meets and links and lessons are there for the day. So now it's hard to do a whole class lesson with 15 preschoolers, and so just so that you know, we design the program a little bit differently depending on which grade it is. When you get to the upper grades in 5th and 6th, it looks more like middle school and high school. But in preschool, if we have a remote learning day, our students are divided in half and they have a small meeting with their teacher and their aides. They do regular lessons through the iPad and the live meet links, and then they also have story time, lunch with their teacher, and different related arts classes throughout the day, whether it's art, music, drama, library, technology, Spanish, the list goes on and on. And so our students are able to continue an engaging and challenging curriculum even when we're going into remote learning. And that's really important so that you don't see any loss of learning in your child as we go through these uncertain times. Oak Knoll sets your child up for success, whether they're a preschooler all the way up to 12th grade. We're excited to share more about this program with you. We're about to close our program. We'll return to Miss Alicia Nolan, who's our admissions director here. And with that, I do want to say thank you so much for joining me today.
Mrs. Speaks, thank you so
Sure.
much. I just wanted to say thank you for joining us again this morning. I was delighted that you could see an inside look at our classes. We do have a number of resources on our lower school admissions page as well, which I would invite you to check out. There's a plethora of information there that you can see with interviews with teachers, more inside looks at our classes. And also as well, I wanted to point out that we are accepting applications. We have availability in PreK, 1st and 2nd grade. So please do submit an application. We still have time. The deadline is actually March 19th. But again, thank you for joining us this morning. I wanted to thank everybody that was involved in this event for organizing it. And be safe, be well, and I look forward to hopefully doing a live event with you again soon.